standing at the Tesla dealership looking at my new 2023 Tesla. Okay? I'm going to give you more about this story, but I just want you guys to understand I am a girl from Brownsville Projects, okay? I had every reason to doubt that this was possible, but yet here I am with my car. So I just had to stop and make this quick video because I really want you guys to understand that what's for you is for you. It does not matter what someone else does or doesn't do, what someone else says or doesn't say. It doesn't matter the obstacles that get in your way, all the things that logic would say it won't work out. None of that matters. And here's why. If you believe in yourself enough to keep going and keep working towards your dreams, eventually failure gets tired. You outrun failure. You outwork failure. And failure decides to let you win. That's how that works. And so the reason why I say that is because I am currently sitting in my 2023 Tesla Model X, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all the backstory because this whole situation is crazy. And I had to jump through so many hoops to get here. But I am here. That's the backstory. I bought my house a little over a year ago. And a little after I bought my house, I'm like, listen, I got my dream house. I want my dream car parked outside. So I go to the Tesla dealership. Actually, while I was still, I think I had put an offer on my house or whatever. I placed the order for this car. But it took like over a year because of production and my own stuff too, because I actually wound up going back and ordering the Model Y too. Long story, but anyways, it took me a while to get to this point, and there were a lot of hurdles in between. There was times when I thought that I was not going to get this car, that I was just going to have to just give up on this whole dream, or at least wait a few years, whatever. Anyway, this car was not supposed to be ready for me until sometime. The delivery window was between January and March 2023. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to I really wanted it to be here for my birthday. But I had no control over that, right? So I was just like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. It gives me more time to prepare, save, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, a few weeks ago, I get a text saying that basically my car is ready. Actually, before that, one of my students hit me up and was asking me like, hey, they sent me a video that they saw on TikTok where they were basically talking about you can buy, luxury vehicles and different things like that on your business. And so they were like, hey, is this true? I'm like, of course it's true. I'm actually doing that right now. And so I sent her like a screen record of like, my vehicle, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, fast forward a few days later, I get the text. Oh, no, on that, when I went to do the screenshot, I realized, I was like, whoa, it says that it's going to be available October 20th. So now I'm excited, but I'm panicking because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this is like sooner than I was expecting. I got a party coming up. I got a birthday trip. Like, I got a lot going on to be, So I'm like, okay, either way, we're going to make it work, whatever. So I was like, you know what? If this is meant to be, which I really truly felt already that it was. I'm like, God will work everything out. Whatever, or any of the things that I'm worrying about, God will work it out. I'm on a healing journey, a self-love journey. And so I just needed that space and that time. So I go see Lizzo. I continue on. I stay in North Carolina for a couple of days. I continue on to Atlanta. The whole time I'm seeing mad Teslas, like so many to the point where I had to start counting them because I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This, to me, God is trying to tell me that this is going to happen, Now, if any of you know about my butterfly story, for this moment, Tesla started becoming, in a way for me, but my butterfly. So I'm like, whoa, like I just keep seeing them. So I'm counting. I'm getting up 10, 15, 20 something, 30 something, 40 something. I'm like, yo, this got to be for me. Cause ain't no way I'm seeing all these Teslas. I don't never see this many Teslas. I see them once in a blue, blah, blah, blah. But back to back. Not one day went by that I did not see a Tesla. No. So this got to be for me because why am I seeing so many Teslas? It don't even matter the color at this point or the model. I just know when I see the brand Tesla, oh, I'm good. That was my confirmation again and again and again. Like I said, over 50 cars, okay, that I saw. Now, to sweeten the pot and make things even better, on Sunday, I got a message from them saying that basically, if I didn't finish some last minute stuff that I needed to do, that I would lose my car and it would go to the next person. So I'm like, I ain't get this close to the finish line for y'all to tell me y'all gonna pass my car right along. No. So I got on that app, hurried up and did whatever I needed to do, whatever. It was something I did that was so simple, which I couldn't even understand why they even did all that. It was dragging it. Anyways, it was something very simple. I was able to get it situated and everything, and I went about my business. So as soon as I left from, because I was sitting in the gas station when that happened. As soon as I left from the gas station, what you think the first car was that I saw? A Tesla. So I'm like, okay, God, you showed out now, because you let me know what this is really about. So I was like, and I panicked for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I panicked for a little bit, but then I got back together because I'm like, no, God got me. Anyways, from the gas station that I went to the highway, I saw like somewhere between 3 to 4 Teslas. So I'm adding that to my numbers because I'm like, yo, this is about to be crazy. I already knew it. So now I get on the highway, and I'm just at a place where I just start to just think about all the things that God's done for me and just really tap into a place of gratitude. And I just start feeling it so strongly that it was almost as if I already had the Tesla. That's how strong the feeling of gratitude came over me. So again, one of those things that I already knew. I'm like, wow, this is really about to happen. So now I'm going to, and I'm in Atlanta at this point, and I'm trying to launch my course and do a bunch of things, and I don't really know Atlanta like that. So I'm looking for a safe area where I could just sit in the car, and like if I need to work on my course from my laptop in the car, I could do that without feeling like I'm about to get shot. So anyways, I was like, you know what? For me, the safest areas are usually, where Whole Foods are located. So I was like, let me search for a Whole Foods. And once I get over there, I should feel safe. So now I go to Whole Foods. And as I'm on my way to Whole Foods, I'm like, you know what? I actually should, try to get a Starbucks, go to a Starbucks so I can sit down and get like a coffee shop experience. Then I was like, you know what? Sometimes Starbucks be in the hood. So let me just keep on going to Whole Foods, because usually where there's Whole Foods, there's a Starbucks. So I was like, okay, cool. We good. I got this. Anyways, as I'm getting off the highway, I looked down at my map, because you want to see where you're going or whatever. So I looked down at my map, and I saw the icon, the logo for Whole Foods, like right here. And then up here on the side, let's put it here before I lose my lash. Anyways, over here, I saw the icon for Starbucks. So I just started laughing because I'm like, God, yo, you showing off today, okay? You really showing off today. So anyways, I'm like, all right, let me just keep driving. So I see the Whole Foods on the left side, but I know from the map that it's up on the right. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and keep passing Whole Foods and go to Starbucks. And I'll just, chill at Starbucks and do whatever. Because I already made myself way to the area. I didn't actually need to go inside of Whole Foods. I just wanted to be in a safe area. So anyways, I keep driving, and you kind of like got to go around a bend. So you don't even know what's on this side really, because you got to go around this big curve. And then you finally see what's going on. I get around the curve. Y'all, would you believe it was a Tesla dealership? I lost my mind, okay? At that moment, so many things were confirmations for me. So it was just like one confirmation after the next. And if I ever doubted for 1 second that it wasn't going to work out, another confirmation. When I saw that Tesla dealership, you guys, I almost cried, okay? Because I knew for a fact that everything was gonna work out. So I was like, oh my gosh, so I'm just bugging out. I'm like, yo, I just could not believe it. Anyways, I go ahead and I get myself together, blah, 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 blah. I make my way to Starbucks. Starbucks wound up being closed by the time I even got myself together, because I probably wound up sitting there for an hour. I went inside, asked a couple questions, all of that, because I just knew. I'm like preparing for delivery day. I'm like, hey, hello, how are you? I have a Tesla that's being delivered for me tomorrow. I'll go and pick it up, and I just wanted to know just a few things about a delivery date. Is there any suggestions that you have for me? As a future Tesla owner, do you have any suggestions? Being real bougie, because I know I'm about to get this Tesla. I really had no real reason to go up in there, okay? I just need to go up in there and get the experience, just to feel what it felt, just to smell the building, It wasn't even the building that I was going to be in. But I had to soak and bask in that moment, honey, because this was crazy. So anyways, I wound up getting myself together, asking whatever questions. I leave, I go, I'm working on my course, doing everything that I need to do. I work on I was working on a few tasks. I think I spent maybe almost 6 hours doing that. Do you know, by the time that I was done doing that thing that I thought would help me get to the next step of launching, it was a complete waste of time. I was doing the wrong thing the whole time, spent all that time. I was so frustrated. Now, I was supposed to be getting back on the road, heading back to Virginia, because I have to pick up my car tomorrow at 2 p.m. And I'm still at 11:30 p.m. on this Sunday night in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, so I'm just like, okay, girl, you're going to have to make a decision. Anyways, I wound up going back to my aunt's house because clearly I had no other choice. Like, I needed to get at least a little bit of sleep. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go give me a couple hours of sleep. I'm going to get up, leave 4 in the morning. I'm going to get myself a little grace period just in case anything goes wrong. But I'm getting to this dealership and I'm getting my car. So I get up in the morning. Of course, I wind up running late, color people time as per the usual. So anyways, I go ahead. I get on the road. I'm probably on the road by like 4:40. Anyways, I had an amazing meditation that just I felt like it was so transformative and so like I said, I'm on a healing journey. So this meditation, I was really searching for like that peace and that knowingness and trying not to be moved no matter what happened, because I knew this was going to be a crazy day. But I was like, no matter what happened, I just want to keep the faith and believe that this is okay. I didn't want to get from that space, feelings, minds, thought, whatever. I didn't want to move from that vibration of knowing. So I was like, okay, had an amazing meditation. And then, like I said, wound up getting on the road about 4:40. Now it's raining. And not too long before I went to Atlanta, I felt like my car was really trying to play with me, But anyways, I was able to get to Atlanta, like, no problems. Get to Atlanta safely. Everything was good. Like, everything was just working so smoothly. Anyways, as I'm leaving, it's raining cats and dogs. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. So I was like, okay, God, I know I trust you. I have faith in you that you're going to get me there. You did not bring me this far just to leave me down and out or abandon me or have me, in some crazy situation. So I know I'm good. Anyways, I almost overslept too. God woke me up and I was able to get on the road. So anyways, I get on the road. I'm seeing accident after accident. I'm just thanking God, thank you so much for your protection. And I'm also praying for those people while I'm on the way. Anyways, thankfully, I only had to stop one time, use the bathroom, fill up, kept going. I get home. I'm like, okay, I need to, unpack my car. I need to get all the stuff out the car. Get everything situated so that I can, very easily, hand over the keys, do the trade-in, blah, blah, blah. I go to look for the title for the car and I could not find it. Y'all, I tore that house up looking for this title. I probably looked for this title for almost an hour. Could not find it anywhere. Search high and low, okay? And all the places that it should have been, it wasn't. So I'm like, oh my gosh, where is this? So I just had to stop. I'm like, I'm trying not to panic and I'm trying not to be frantic and freak out. But it's growing increasingly difficult because I have to get to the dealership and I am running late. So I'm like, no. So I stopped. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to pray. I was like, God, please. And I know you hear me saying, God, pray, And I'm not in no way, shape, or form trying to be religious or trying to force any beliefs on anyone. I am simply explaining my experience, and this is how it happened. So anyways, I'm like, God, please. I took a moment. I was like, God, you are going to be the only way that I am going to find this title. Please show me where it is. Please. Because I've looked everywhere that I thought to look. I cannot find it. Please show me where the title is. So I'm looking around in my closet, and I'm going to be completely honest. Even though we moved in a year, so some change ago, there's still some boxes we didn't go through. So whatever, judge me if you want. But anyway, no, judge mama. But anyways, I look up and there's a box and I just know that's the box. I just know it. So I was like, okay, God, thank you. Because I already know that's the box. So I was like, God just told me, cut this box. It's going to be in there. Don't worry. It's just cut the tape. It's going to be in there. So I go get the box. I find my scissors. At the very bottom of this box was the binder that I was looking for that had all of the titles for all of the vehicles and stuff that we have. So when I say I was so happy. Y'all don't even understand. I'm like, God, you can't do it again. That means this car is mine. It's mine. So I'm just so happy, y'all. I'm just so happy. So now the next hurdle is, is this the title without the lien on it? Because you can't trade in a title with the lien, a car with the lien. So I open, I'm like, God, please let this be the one without the lien, Lord, please. Open it. What it say? No lien. I said, God, thank you. I was like, yes, now I could go. So now I'm trying to rush and hurry up and get out, because I know you ain't going to tell me, running late and all, you ain't going to tell me I just went through all of that, jumped all over. And I ain't leaving with this car. I'm leaving with this car, okay? This Tesla Model X 2023 is mine, okay? So anyways, I get on the highway, and I ain't even rushing. Normally, you know, when you running late or whatever, you trying to speed, you trying to do all of that. I ain't even rushing. I'm taking my time. I'm calm and cordial, cool and collected, because I know that this baby coming home with me. Anyways, I get to the dealership, sign whatever I need to sign. They give us a conditional offer. No, it said conditional approval. That's what it said. So they give us a conditional approval saying, you will be approved if you can show proof of income, because, you know, we told them our income. So if you can show proof of income, you'll be approved. So I'm like, oh, that's a piece of cake. That's a piece of cake, because everything I put in this application was true. I'm going to be able to submit my documents because I got my own business. My business makes money. I'm going to send you what I need, and we good. I'm good. I'm getting approved. So I go ahead and I submit the information, do what we need to do. They come back and they're like, you're approved, but you got to give a $30,000 down payment. So I'm like, at this point, you cannot tell me, well, there's two things you ain't gonna tell me. One, that I ain't leaving with this car, and two, that I'm giving y'all $30,000, because that ain't happening. I mean, where they do that at? I would never put $30,000 down on any car, okay? Even if I was rolling in the dough, I'm not doing that. That's just ridiculous. Anyways, so I completely overlooked and ignored that. I act like I didn't even see it, okay? Because I'm leaving with this car, and I'm not paying $30,000 down. God done told me it's mine, and I know I ain't doing it that way. So I know that however it's gonna happen, God gonna work it out. So I go back. I was standing outside. I'm kind of back and forth between inside, outside, whatever, because we gotta wait for this, wait for that, blah blah blah. Anyways, I go back inside, and the gentleman who's helping me, he's like, oh, come, let me show you your new keys. Let me show you how to work the car. Let me show you da. So I ain't saying nothing about this $30,000, because in my head, that joint gonna disappear. They gonna work it out. They gonna figure it out. I ain't thinking about that. So now, we go through all the, the first steps of, set up your key and all this. I'm like, why would they do this part if this wasn't gonna work out? Or why would they do this part if the $30,000 was like, a big deal? I know they would have made sure that I had the payment before they start having me set up the key. So I'm like, okay, clearly they working something out, because sis, they must know sis ain't paying that. So anyways, I'm setting up my key. I'm getting excited. I'm like, oh my God. I'm literally, if anybody know me, y'all know I'm a little crack. So I'm literally going through like, oh my gosh, this is really mine. All right, calm down, girl. Calm down. Calm down. Like, literally, my ADD is in overdrive right now, because I cannot believe that this dream is. So now, I go back inside or whatever. He's like, oh, you gotta sign the paperwork or whatever. So we go in, sign the paperwork or whatever. And he basically, I came back out, and I was like, yo, I would not believe so much. I mean, I would not believe that I was going to pay this $30,000, so much so that I was like, you know what? I'm going to go in there. I'm going to refresh this page, and it's going to readjust and say $1,100, like I said earlier. So I go in the page, I refreshed it, and it says $1,100. Y'all, my mind was blown. I was like, what? So I'm like, okay, God did. I literally kept saying that at that point because I'm like, God, you've been telling me this whole time, but look how you orchestrated this situation. You don't play about me, and I love that. Like, I was like, yo, I'm like, God, I'm just praising, like, God, thank you. So anyways, we finish signing the paperwork or whatever, getting everything situated or whatever, and I drove away with my new 2023 Model X, okay? Y'all, if that does not inspire you, you are wild, you are mad, you are crazy, okay? Nothing will, because this whole situation, okay? And there's even more to that, but this is really just the main part, okay? When I tell y'all, there is nothing that anyone can do, nothing that anybody can do to get in the way of what God has for you. It does not matter, okay, what anyone does. It does not matter if that pre-approval come back saying you got to put $30,000 down. You're not. And you're still going to walk away with it. Yo, I'm telling you, when you get that level of faith, come see me. Let me know. Because I want to see how everything unfolds for you. Inbox me, call me, text me. I'm telling you, listen, if you know anybody, if you struggling with your faith right now, or you've been struggling before, or if anyone you know they struggling, they going through some things, they believe it ain't going to work out for them, share this post. I'm telling y'all, share this post. These things that I am working on with mindset, the practical steps, all these things are things that I teach in my course, and I am launching my course so that you guys can experience this too. I do not just want a great life for everyone, especially the people who are most deserving, okay? And if you feel like you are most deserving, I'm telling you, you should sign up for this course, because it's mind-blowing the way God moves when you start to believe in yourself and when you start to take the practical steps to moving towards your goals. Things open up, okay? Doors will open up. Lanes will get clear, okay? It don't matter how much traffic is in the lane that you're trying to get through. God gonna clear it up. Just like, almost like, when the police come through and they sirens are blaring, everybody trying to hurry up over to the next lane, and then you the person that get right behind him, and now it's almost like you got a police escort, because you stay right on him, like, oh, I'm coming behind you. Yo, that's how God moved in the situation, and that's how he will move for you if you believe, okay? Like I said, I have my course coming out. ThinkLikeABoss.com is the website. Sign up, you guys. And I'm not just saying that for me. My course allows you to make money from this course, okay? So we all gonna eat, not just me. You will be able to share a link. You can sign up and become an affiliate. You will be able to share your own personal link. You don't have to share this video or nothing else that I post. You can share your own personal link to help you get money from this course. The course will wind up paying for itself if you share it enough and do it right. The course will pay for itself, and you can get money for your expenses, your bills, and to fund the business that I'm going to teach you how to create. I couldn't build a better business model for you guys, okay? And like I said, I am literally living proof that the things that I'm going to teach works, okay? I'm a girl from Brownsville Projects, okay? In Brooklyn. There is no reason why I should be sitting in a big, beautiful 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house or driving a 2023 Tesla Model X. But guess what? All I did was believe and continue believing and continue believing. Every time I got knocked down, every time people talk crap about me, every time somebody told me that I couldn't, my ex-husband told me that I would never be rich because I was too generous. Yo, so many disheartening things have happened in my life, okay? I was adopted, okay? At birth, okay? Split from my family, okay? No reason, no logical reason why I should be where I am right now. But faith, okay? Faith, believing that it was possible for me, got me here, okay? So I am offering the same things to you guys. Sign up for the course, okay? Like I said, It's no better way. It's no better way that I can help you than through this course and the things that I teach. So thinklikeaboss.com is where you sign up. I have a payment plan as well. So you can make your first payment through the payment plan, get your affiliate link, start sharing your link, and then you can make the money for the course right away. So you ain't even got to worry about, paying for the whole thing out of pocket, whatever. The course can pay for itself. I'm telling you. And I sweeten the pot. I'm giving the first 20 people $200 off. Okay? This price will never, be seen again with this course. This course is way too valuable. If even just one module is worth what I have this entire course priced at, okay? But I want you guys to be great, and so that's why I try to price it at set it at a price that's fair for me, doing all this hard work, and you guys, So again, sign up for the course. If you've been moved or touched in any way by this, at least go to the website, put your email address in. If you feel like you can't do it now, at least put your email address in. Follow me on social media. I know that if you follow me on social media and you start to see all the different things that I'm posting and my students and different things and all the people who are going to be blessed from this and whose lives are going to change from this, you are eventually, even if you're scared right now, you will eventually come on over and you will decide this is a good decision for me. Believe me, every single thing that I do and that I say, I try to do it with integrity, So you don't got to worry about somebody out here scamming y'all or leading you down the wrong path. I try to do my research. I try to, make sure I know what I'm talking about before I share my information. So I'm telling you guys, you are safe with me. I know you see a lot of people posting these videos about courses and things like that, and it's scary because a lot of these courses are expensive, a lot more expensive than my course a lot of the time. Some of these courses are $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or more. So I'm telling you, you are seeing this video for a reason. Sign up.